Hey, what's up, legends? Jolly here. Welcome to DPS and Chill. We have some more nighttime 7 Days to Die action. It is going to be some more house building. I swear we do venture out in the nighttime. Once I finally get around to upgrading my weapons and skills just a little bit more. But let's get into it. All right, welcome to the night shift. We do have a bit of that sunset to give us some light for the moment, but we got to get building this house. Sort of. Give ourselves a decent sort of roof kind of thing. Let's copy shape and rotation. Is that as new as I think it is, or have I just not played this game in ages? We get the right pixel. There we go. Okay, so that's... Just going to build the half blocks. Not massively keen on them, but it'll function. I'll go there. And run those all along the side. And then angle down at the front in some format or another. Yeah, I don't think... Is it a zombie or is that the electric sign? I think it's the sign right behind me making that noise. Yeah, I can't believe we're 1 short of leather. I'm very irritated about that. I know we left 5 in that box up by that mission miles away. Let's put this stump, all these building things, sort of, into the other storage. Make a little bit of room for ourselves. Tempted to remember Molotov cocktails, though. Might be an idea for Horde Night. Could well be an idea. We have some oil. I think it's 1 oil per Molotov. Gasoline and cloths. So that could be an option. But first of all, let's finish building our abode. I do think we are going to need a post or 2 up the center of the thing. Because it seems like quite a wide expanse. Oops. Didn't mean to do that one. Why on earth did we do it like that? There was a block right below which had done the job. Bananas. I reckon maybe hatches over that slot will do the job. Okay, let's get the front of this knocked in. Yeah, I reckon... and the problem is, I just remembered. These are half blocks. Hatches won't stick flush to them, will they? Oh, well, we might do it anyway. Just for the sake of it. Until I could figure out something else. The shovel of doom. Why are we going to shovel? Yeah, I'm just pondering. Okay. There we go. Yes. Okay, that's been upgraded already. Okay. Gotta finish this roof off here. It's ridiculous otherwise. There. Get rid of that one. Plonk that in. Clean those up. Same there. Yep. There we go. Get rid of that block. That block there needs to be swapped for that one. Yes. And then we need some sort of way of doing... Ooh, I wonder. Thirsty. Need some more water. Let's fix that. Okay, yeah, so central poles. I think that's going to be a good call. There's the angled roof situation. I wonder... I want to ramp in from the side. That would be bananas. The half block does cause an issue because it's hanging off the end. I reckon if we do... Yeah, so just do a little bit like this. will give us the headroom that I want. Okay, just like that. And then we just need to figure out a way of capping these sides off. We can remove those blocks anyway, right? Those are right above my head. A half block of some variety. I wonder, what about... Where is it? Something like that? No, not that. Oh, the one this one we've already used. Right? We've already used this one, but we need advanced rotation. There we go. There. That's it. That's what we want. Then we can just bring that over, right? Unless I'm missing something obvious. So we got a nice tall ceiling. But I still think the poles, a couple of poles up in the middle would be beneficial. Yeah, I can't really, I'm not keen on low roofs in a living place. A bit claustrophobic. Really remove those two big corner blocks though. So I reckon, yeah, a pillar there. Definitely. And a pillar there. Not ideal, but it'll be functional. I suppose we could remove the bed, but type in pill. What? Pole. Oh, pole, not pillar. That'll work. It'll work. Oh, wait a second. It won't work, will it? We got the half blocks. Unless there's a weird pole with like a half block on top. I don't see one there, like a plate or something. Actually, there is. I just completely missed it. Yeah, there's a bit, I mean, it's going to be functional. It's not ideal. I think hopefully I can remember to swap that out at some point. I think I did see something which will fix in another night shift. Are we just going to roll with one? I think if we get rid of that pole there. I was slightly concerned about the noise. See, we're at 59. Visibility or whatever it is. All right, copy that. So I think I did see something which will serve us. I'll just have to attempt to remember to swap it out. So there should be enough space to put a workbench there, basically. I hope. Yeah, see. What about a side pole? That would be technically functional. I mean, it is hovering, which is slightly weird, but okay. Anyway, there's room for a forge there at least and a workbench. So that's all and a chem station, I suppose, at some point. But that's future problems. Definitely. I don't know how much this we're going to actually upgrade. Now, that is allowing light through. If we have a hatch over it, it is going to hover out. Okay, let's look at skill points. Okay, these are crafting skills. What on earth we got? We've got 2 to spend. Perception is not great. And we do want to start getting points in rifle. Treasure hunter. I think I would prefer salvage operations above treasure hunter. We put one into Deadeye, so I'm hoping we can start getting books about rifles. That would be nice. And where are we here? So pack mule would be good if I could remember to do it. There's a better deal from the trader. Yeah, we'll give that a go. Right, so unfortunately this video is also after the fact voiceover, so I do apologize. No idea what happened to the original voiceover. I have no idea. It just disappeared. I definitely was, because I can remember speaking while I was doing all of this. And I don't know. It was really strange because I did 3 days, like day 1, 2, and 3. I did day 1 to 5 all in one day of like recording. Days 1 to 3 I think were fine, and then 4 and 5, no clue what happened. Anyway, so we've got the light up there, which is okay. We are 28% hidden. I reckon hatches, even though they would hover over away from the wall, might work a little bit. Plonk this out there. Very disappointed we only have 9 leather on us. Food and water. Water is 2/3-ish. Food is whatever that is. 5/6. Something. We need to get a stove situation over here. Traders there. Tier 1 mission. And then we'll hoover up those at the same time. I think we will be over encumbered at some point again. But I reckon day 5 will give us a forge because we need 1 more leather. Once we get the forge, that means we can get iron being smelted. So we can start potentially making, well, more things, which will be a great thing. We've really got to upgrade our weapons. I am yelling at myself internally, like, why have we not bothered to upgrade anything? We're literally just rolling tier 1 on day 5. As soon as I get control of the game, which I believe is going to be tomorrow, no, the next day, this is the beginning of day 5. Day 6, I'll be back in control and recording again. We're going to be upgrading stuff. We're almost there, though. Okay. We do need to consider about Horde Night. Seriously. I reckon Molotovs would be a good shout. Funneling them up. We could potentially make a little bunker kind of situation. Anti-bird thing above us on top of that building. That could be an option. Maybe with an evacuation thing out of the back end just in case a disaster happens, which wouldn't surprise me. We should need to make more cobblestones though. Otherwise, we're going to be running into trouble. Almost a kilometre away, that mission. Workbench, 5 away. Okay. We have some goals for the day. Okay, so am I ever going to, like, those 2 blocks right above me, just jutting out? There's a zombie to my left. Yeah? Can you hear it? I'm only 32%. I'm like in the shadow of this pillar. It's doing some amazing work. That's just a wooden door. That wouldn't last very long. There is a hatch above the ladder, tactically placed in the wrong direction. Okay. Yeah, those 2 blocks right They're very frustrating. Yeah, we're not going to have a second floor. I don't know why that ladder's still there. But, you know, we got some headroom, which is all right. Definitely a zombie down there. I don't think we're going to deal with it. It's only 3:30. And currently, with our tier 1 weapons, we're still not 100% confident in our skills. Just don't accidentally pick up a block. That would be a disaster. Yeah, those pillars. Well, hopefully I can remember to fix them. Hopefully. All right, let's that's reloaded. That needs fixing. A lot needs fixing. Truth be told, let's do a little bit of repairing. That needs a pipe. The knife is going to need a repair kit. Stone sledge. Still can only build tier 1. Tier 2 axe. We need plant fibers. Build a tier 2 bow. Okay. Still need plant fibers. Shovel. Tier 2 shovel. Okay. So we can build slightly better stuff, but are we going to? No. And on that note, I'm hoping that's not going to come around and kick me in the backside later on. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me over on Patreon. It means a huge amount. Don't forget to tune back in for the next episode, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you, and goodbye.